Welcome to Let's Talk Jets Radio.
What's up, everybody? I need some company watching this game. I am shitting myself. I am hoping Jacob deGrom can get through this inning. What's going on to the few of you that are here? Yeah, surprise stream tonight. I'll probably be doing this for an hour until the game's over. There we go, Jake. Let's go. Number 8. Yo, if he gets through the 6th, do you bring him out for a 7th if he's under 100? Oh, my God, I'm fucking nervous. I hate playoff baseball. Win or go home. What's up, everybody? I was thinking about starting this earlier. I was nervous. I'm getting even more nervous. So thank you guys for joining. I hate playoff baseball, guys. I hate playoff baseball. Who's Ho? Ho-Yo Fett? What's up, Elmo? We need your help. What's up, Marcus? Let's go Mets. Let's go Mets. All right, Ho, you got to go in timeout. What's up, Nick? Jake at 94 pitches. Mets up 3-2, top of the 6th. Need a win today. And what's funny is also if the Mets are the only game, they play at 7 tomorrow. So by the time we get home, we could probably stream. But if there's 2 games tomorrow, the Mets game gets moved up to 4 o'clock. So that could be like a parking lot stream right after a big Jets win. So that would be really awesome if we could do that. Yeah, I'm bored as hell too. Only playoff baseball going on. There you go, Jake. Yeah, he's got that slider working right now, which is good. I was worried about that early on. Didn't seem like he was going to it much with the blister or some shit. Then he was throwing it pretty much every pitch last inning. Got 1-2 to Drury. Fins up. Whoa. Heard you guys have the MetLife takeover going on. Stay in the park. There we go. Jake's still throwing 100. If he goes 1, 2, 3, I'm sending him out for the 7th. And then you go Diaz for 2. Oh, I feel for the Blue Jays. That is just a devastating way to end your season. A 7-run lead. Oof. Could do a drive home recap. We'll probably actually just stay in the parking lot for a little bit. There's probably going to be a decent turnout tomorrow, so probably let the traffic die out for a little bit. Maybe do some parking lot content. No? What was the question? Jomo, I know you're fired up. I will be talking a little Jets Dolphins during the stream at some point. Ground ball, Escobar, make the throw. 1, 2, 3. deGrom at 99. I let him go one more. I don't know about you guys, but I let him go one more. I don't trust Lugo. I don't trust Trevor May. This is nerve-wracking, man. I hate playoff baseball. Still got 3 more innings of this shit. No, 4 more innings. Not 3, actually. It's the 6th. See if we could get Jay to hop on for a little bit. Yeah, Blue Jays absolutely cursed. Feel horrible for them. Score is 3-2 going into the bottom of the 6th. Pete Alonso just hit a big home run in the 5th. Mets have blown each of their first 2 leads, which is not good. Jets 50, Dolphins 49. Is this going to be a throwback to, what was it, Marino and Ken O'Brien back in the day? Where Al Toon went off? That was actually the Wesley Walker game, right? Prime, you think Hill will go over 100 yards? Probably. unfortunately. No, I mean it all depends. I mean, if Sauce is going to be on him, if they have safety help, what kind of game do we get from the safeties? If they're playing like they did last week, they looked a lot better last week. So I don't know. Let's go Mets. I can't even think about like talking Jets right now. Yeah, we need a few more runs. I don't think this lead's going to hold. I don't trust them with a 1-run lead. Kind of want the Phillies to move on. That way I'm happy no matter who wins Atlanta Philly series. I don't like either of those teams, so I was kind of rooting for the Cardinals, although it always seems like the Mets are cursed against the Cardinals, so I don't know if I would want to play them if we do get to the NLCS, so I'll take my chances, I think, with the Phillies and their pitching. What's up, Javed? What are your thoughts on the usage of George Kittle lately? I hear a lot of Niner fans are pretty pissed off. Like he's like not being used properly. Uh-oh. All right. Buck's talking with DeGrom. I think he's good to go. He's putting the jacket on. Oh, no, he's getting handshakes. I think that's it. Shit. Yeah, he's done. All right. Give him credit, though. He didn't have his best stuff. 6 innings, 2 runs. Diaz warming up already. Is he going 3? Oh, shit. I don't know about this. I mean, if you score more runs here, do you still bring in Diaz? I understand it with a 1-run lead. Maybe understand it with a 1-run lead. Oh, Jesus. What's up, Snoopy? Who should I pick for my last NFL Survivor? That's a good question. I usually pay attention and start putting in my bet Saturday night once all the injury reports are done. I was thinking maybe the Rams this week, but could be a nice bounce back win for the Bucks too if you haven't used them. Do I like Zach Wilson? I gained a ton more trust in him with what he showed in the fourth quarter last week. If he could replicate that and do it on a consistent basis, I mean, he's got all the potential in the world to be a top 10 quarterback. So it seems like the locker room appreciates what he brings as far as being a leader. He got hit. Let's go. That's the biggest hit Ruff provided all fucking year. Let's go, Ruff. About fucking time. You got a pinch run for him now because he should have been on third base before, and that would have been a sac fly. That should have been an extra run before. He almost swung at that ball, too. Fucking believable. Yeah, you got to run for him. There you go. Let's go, Gore. Yeah, got to be Lugo. I don't know if I trust Lugo, though. He's been giving up too many homers this year. Could be drunk as a skunk if we get embarrassed. What's going to be a problem, again, is that if the Mets hold on here, if the Jets lose, the thought of going 0-2 tomorrow scares the shit out of me. So I think either both teams are going to win tomorrow or both teams are going to lose. And if the Mets lose tonight, I think that's a bad omen for tomorrow. Now, if you're a Yankee fan, you probably don't give a shit. Do I know GOAT 1, 2, 3? I don't know GOAT 1, 2, 3. You're meeting him for your Make-A-Wish. You have long. Oh, sorry to hear that, man. Thoughts and prayers with you, bro. What's my specialty as a coach? You give the pitchers some more attentions more than the hitters. So I do the freshmen for baseball. So like when my freshmen aren't playing or practicing, I'll help out a little bit with varsity. I do more like outfield, infield stuff. We have another coach that does all the pitching stuff. Neato, double play. That's terrible. Wasted pinch runner. Ugh. And he hit it hard, too. I mean, you can't even get mad at that, but that's why he should have been running early. Mets can still hit. They just can't hit with runners on base anymore. That's been the problem. Every time guys get on base now, they can't hit. All right, so 2 outs now, bottom of the 6th. My dad is pissed about that double play, as am I. Man, just a wasted opportunity. Crushed that ball, too. You almost wish it hit off the pitcher's glove. It just missed. Ugh. All right, 2-0 on Nito. You almost know they're going to get like 2 more hits now because of that double play. No, this is not the end. Mets are going to hold on here. They're going to play tomorrow after a nice Jets win. Go 3-0. That's my wish. Start blazing? Not yet. Not yet. I'm still not sure I agree with Diaz warming up here. I know it's 1-run game, but can he go 3? And then bigger question is if he does go 3 and let's say he pitches, 40, 45 pitches, is he available for tomorrow? I mean, I know you got to get there first, but this is where it all goes back to the trade deadline. We knew all season long we needed a dominant 8th inning guy to bridge to Diaz, and they didn't address it. They didn't address it. What was their plan and their hope for Lugo to regain his form from 3 years ago? Or Ottavino, Trevor May to be it? Drew Smith? Those guys are all decent, like 7th inning guys, but they're not, you typically want like another closer in the 8th inning. 3-2 now on Nimmo. Jet. Somebody going to drop the S? There we go. Thank you, Larry. Bassett Lugo tomorrow. Nimmo draws the walk. Should be at least first and second with 1 out. Instead, it's runner on first and 2 down. Got to think Nimmo's probably going to try to run here. All right, Marte's due for something this game. Anybody here who's playing right tackle? It's got to be AVT, I would think, right? Because they activated Dwayne Brown. So if he's playing left tackle, Salah's big on playing the best 5. So, if they wanted to get Herbig in there last week instead of playing McDermott, you would think that it's going to be AVT this week. All right, Marte's up. 3-2 game, bottom 6. Nimmo on first. He swings at a ball in the dirt. They've been chasing way too many pitches tonight, too. I think it's going to be Lugo for the 7th and then Diaz for the 6-out save. It looks like Diaz is ready to come in now, though. They showed him warming up. Usually he's not getting up that early. Pitch inside to Marte. 1-1. Jets. Let's go. Anybody going to the game tomorrow? If you guys are there, we'll be in lot L14. I picked up my steaks today. Get my my garlic butter ready. Got some burgers, some dogs, some sausage. So if you want to stop by, I got plenty of food. One pitch to Marte. Another pitch inside almost hit him. All year long, teams just jam us inside constantly, and we never respond. And we got pitchers with high velo, too. It's another thing that really bothered me. Not one time out of 160 hit by pitches that we had this year? When did we ever really retaliate? 2-1 pitch coming to Marte. Fouls it off. This is an excellent question, Elmo. Well, the big question is, will you be there? But yes, the Jets need to have a home field advantage tomorrow. I think the fans are going to show up. Usually the division rivals bring out the best in Jet fans. I know the Dolphin fans are advertising the MetLife takeover on Twitter. I think there's like 1,400 people coming. They typically do that every year. There's always a loud section of them, but usually that also gets the Jet fans around them a little bit more rowdy and fired up. So I do think the fans respond tomorrow, especially coming off the big win. Zach Wilson's going to be back, his first home game of the year. So I do think the fans show up tomorrow, even though I'm always let down when I believe that. Pitch inside to Marte, jams it, fouls it off. Another pitch that he chased. Should have walked already. Marte should play left tackle. Yeah, I think AVT is definitely at right tackle tomorrow. Is it confirmed or was it just speculation from Samini? I didn't see that it was confirmed yet. 2-run homer coming soon. That would be amazing. Can the Astros take an L versus Seattle? Why do you want the Astros to take an L? Shouldn't you want to go through the best team in the AL? Why would you want to avoid them? Pitch in the dirt to Marte. 3-2. 3-2 down. Nimmo will be on the move. Yeah, all three games. Yeah, all three games are at Citi Field. Pitch wears skin tight pants. Got his tight pants on. For those that saw the SNL skit back in the day. Mets did not go 60%. At least not yesterday. Today they've been better. Oh, there's a Jet fan in the crowd. Looked like an 81 jersey. Who's that, Dustin Keller? Mariners run's been special. 3-2 coming to Marte. Nimmo on the move. Machado diving stop. Bobbles it. No. Got him. Got him by a half step. I don't even think they're going to challenge that. Wait. He's safe. Challenge. He's safe. He's in. Challenge it. He's in. He's in. Naked eye, I thought he was out. If his foot stepped on the bag. His foot was down. I got to see that again. Yeah, I think he's safe. He's got to be safe. Eric, I completely agree with this take. 10.5 game lead. They lost 6 games to the Cubs, Marlins, and Nationals in September at home. Couldn't beat the Braves one time with the season on the line. DeGrom and Scherzer, they were 500 in those games down the stretch. They waited until the biggest series to call up Alvarez. They made so many obvious mistakes. That's why they shouldn't even be playing these games right now. Did his foot touch the bag? I think the toe's touching the edge of the bag. Yeah. It's touching. I mean, his foot's on the dirt, but it looks like it's jamming into the bag. I don't know if that's conclusive, though. Shit. Oh, no, he's not. He's out. He's out. All right, this close-up's going to show it. Does the toe touch? I mean, I think the toe's touching the bottom of the base, but... Oh, my God! Of course, they called him out. I think Diaz is coming in. Oh my God. I'm not ready for this. Guys, I need help. I'm not ready for this. Yeah, right? Good thing they don't really play near each other, but traffic will still build up. Elmo's becoming a celebrity. Waiting for the Elmo podcast now. It's so hard to tell. I mean, excuse me. I feel like it's more just like inconclusive. His foot was down, but it wasn't on the bag. But it looked like his toe kind of jammed into the bag. But I don't know. Yeah, I feel like Diaz is coming in too early too. I don't know. I understand letting him go too, but if he struggles, let's say through the first 2 innings, what do you do for the ninth? If he's already up to like 35 pitches, how far is he able to go here? It's the Mets' own fault. Get swept by the Cubs. Can't beat the Nats and Marlins. The teams that you're supposed to beat, they didn't beat in September, and that's why they're in this position. It sucks. You just live earlier myself. Wait, what? Oh, you were just live earlier. Why are you still not live? Game's still going on. Or is it a Jets preview? What about tomorrow? Are you waiting for my prediction for the Jet game? I'm going to save that for the end of the Mets game. You guys could ask some Jets questions during the commercials, though. I'm happy to take some Jets questions. Any Rangers? We got Rangers starting on Tuesday. Knicks preseason action, although I didn't really see much of that. All I did see was the in between the legs Obi Toppin dunk. That was pretty cool. Diaz coming in. Appreciate it, Elmo. Guardians versus Yankees. Yankees have typically dominated. What was it? The Guardians and the Twins. I mean, they dominate the Twins a lot more, but I know they've played the Indians a few times, or Guardians, I should say, a few times. So I think the Yanks have the clear advantage there, but Bieber's pretty dangerous if he pitches twice, which I don't know what the rotation's lined up for. First pitch looked like it was in there. Called the ball. Yeah, you got 8, 9, and 1 up in the order, too. You don't have anybody that can get 8, 9, and 1 out. Now Diaz behind 2-0. I don't like this. Kyle's going. Our good friend Kyle's going off. What the fuck is this? Ground ball. Alonso knocks it down. Diaz got him. Sliding grab by Alonso. Diaz had to reach across his body to get the throw. Then steps on the bag. Nice play. Big to get that first out. Huge. Even that, I mean, we've seen some dark stuff in the chat. I don't know if we can have Jeffrey Dahmer in the chat. I got to run that one by Tyson. I don't know if that's going to fly. Brees going for 100. I think they're going to get Michael Carter a little bit more involved, although, coming off the Rookie of the Week award, it seems like he's just starting to get it a little bit more. It seems like he's playing faster, a little bit more physical. So I think we will see a little bit more of Hall, but I also think, Carter's going to get some touches too. So I am absolutely ready for a victory tomorrow. Cannot wait to get in that building. I can't wait for the tailgate. Again, if you guys are coming out to the game, lot L14, I'll have plenty of food. I will do a betting video in the parking lot. Again, I usually wait until most of the injury reports are pretty final before I put a lot of my bets in. No, Lindor, you jumped too early. No. No. That ball wasn't hit that hard. That's got to be caught. Come on, Lindor. You're an Isles fan. Where's Oth been playing? Is he playing in Hartford? I think so. I saw that first game when he had, what was it, like 2 assists? Kid's going to be good. Still so young, though. First pitch 101, up in the zone, 1-0. Can we get a nice little ground ball double play here? Get Diaz out of this inning with like 9 or 10 pitches? Is that too much to ask? Sal's got the game plan ready. It's good to hear. That's a strike. There you go. Great spot. And he doesn't like it, so you go right back. Go right back there. He's got room to elevate it too, like another inch or two. One coming from Diaz. Completely missed on the slider. Any true Met fan who's looking behind home plate, who sees the fans doing this, even though I wasn't there, I've heard the stories many times from '86 to distract the pitcher. I don't know why they're doing it with Diaz in the game, though. Hopefully that's a Padre fan, because that's supposed to be for the opposing pitcher. Diaz 3-1. Good question. You had 8-9-1 coming up in the lineup. I don't know. DeGrom had 99 pitches. His last pitch was still 100. You could have let him at least start the 7th. But again, this all goes back to the trade deadline. We knew it was a need, and they didn't address it. Pitch fouled off, 3-2. Question for the Padres, do you send the runner here? Three-two, 1 out. Mets up 3-2, 7th inning. The pitch fouled off. Islanders are not even close to being better than the Rangers right now. Sorry, that's just not even close to being accurate. The Islanders had a very nice run. I was happy for them. I liked seeing that arena when they were going crazy. They got some great fans. I got nothing against them. I don't like Devil fans, most of them, at least most of my friends that are Devil fans, because I had to live through their 3 Stanley Cups. The pitch, ground ball. Alonso dives. He misses. Diaz gets to the base. He got him. Let's fucking go. That was close. They're probably going to review this shit, aren't they? If Alonso would have got that, he would have had a chance for the lead runner, but great job by McNeil getting over. Nice job by Diaz. Yeah, he got him. That's 2 plays by Diaz. Underrated being able to field your spot as a pitcher. Toe is on the bag. No disputing that one. They challenging it? Nah, he's out. He is out. What expectations do Rangers and Islander fans have for the season? Problem is, when you're a Ranger fan, you just got to the conference final last year. I mean, the only expectation is to at least get back, if not, get to the Stanley Cup and win it. So the problem is also, like, you're still relatively young. With Lafreniere and Kako and guys like that. Kraskov, he's going to be making his debut this year. But you still have the best goalie in hockey, and you still got Kreider, you got Panarin, you got Zibanejad. Like, they're still in the prime of their career. So, the expectations got to be a deep run in the playoffs, I think. I don't follow the Islanders as closely. Call on the field confirmed. He's out. All right, so Diaz is up to 14 pitches already. How many is he allowed to go here? And then what's his availability for tomorrow? John, I want Diaz in. I could easily see a lesser guy giving up the lead and never seeing Diaz. That's absolutely fair. You know what? If you're going to go down, you want to go down with your best. I would have maybe considered letting DeGrom start the 7th unless he was just, completely out of gas. Excellent pitch right there. A little backdoor slider, top of the zone. 0-1. I hate Soto so much. He always kills the Mets. Pitch is outside, 1-1. Problem is you can't even really pitch around him here. Machado on deck. The 1-1 from Diaz. Come on! Where the right on the corner. Right on the corner. That is a beautiful pitch that the umpire missed. What's up, Jets Mess? The 2-1. There you go. That's twice he's kind of got him with that little hanging slider. So you got Soto nodding his head like, yeah, I see it now. I'm challenging him up. Fastball up right here. He'll chase. Let's go. 2-2, runner on second. The pitch. Slow roller. Diaz fields it. Flips to Alonso. We get through the 7th. Let's go. Let's go. Man. Maybe a Yankees watching this for my grandma. I wish she wasn't loopy, but what do you expect for 91-year-old Puerto Rico? Hey, God bless her living to 91. That's a long life. So God bless your grandma, man. Trying to catch up on some of these comments. What was my reaction to our rookies making Daniel Jeremiah's top NFL rookies list? I think we have some future stars on our hands. I was going to do a video of that in the parking lot too. I'm so excited about just the fact that our rookies are getting some recognition kind of league wide. Not that it really matters, but like just always being the laughing stock that we usually are, to actually start to see our identity change a little bit, to see those culture guys being brought in through the draft. Like that's so huge to have. What was it, 4 guys that are on the top 25? That's amazing. Rangers all day. Let's go. San Diego Chargers versus New York Jets game today. It is not the Devil's year. It's going to be a few years before it's the Devil's year. Sorry to tell you that. 31-17 green. I am all for that tomorrow. That building will go nuts. If Zach Wilson just takes over, 300 yards, 3 touchdowns, let it happen. Like the Mets chant, let's go. Grew up in Queens. My dad grew up in the Bronx. Mom grew up in Brooklyn. So I got the New York blood in me still, Jets. Welcome back, Goat 123. Kevin, don't forget our bets before the game. Absolutely. Excuse me. I will absolutely make sure that when I get to the parking lot, I will have. Usually I'm there by like 7 o'clock and the lots don't open until 8. So like that hour where I have nothing to do, I'll probably put in a few bets and I'll do a quick video. So stay tuned. If you guys have any props that you want to like throw in the chat, feel free to do that. Give me a little advantage before I go to bed and wake up in like 6 hours to tailgate. As a Dodger fan, what's your opinion? You guys are dominant. You guys have been dominant and doing it every year for the last 5 years. I mean, you're the team to beat in the NL right now. So lineup is stacked 1 through 9. Kershaw, I think he still got it. Worry about a little bit about your bullpen, but still the team to beat. Phillies 2-0. I kind of hope that score stands because the thought of doing a 4 o'clock stream in the parking lot would not be good. So wait, how many pitches did Diaz finish with? 19 pitches. So basically, he's on pace for 57 if he goes 3, meaning there's no way he would be available tomorrow, unless the plan is only to get him through Soto, Machado, and the heart of the order, and then you let Lugo or somebody close it out, which I don't know if I agree with that at all. I saw that. Same uniforms tomorrow. Black pants at home, right? I'm like 40, 50 minutes away from Vallejo and Fremont. Where in the Bronx did your dad come from? I know he went to James Monroe High School. I don't know too much about the area. They had already moved to Jersey about I think it was like a year before I was born. So I think it was like 87. All right, Lindor leading off, bottom 7, Mets up 3-2. Slider misses inside, 1-1. Consecutive wins would be nice. Build off of last week. Seems like we just like constantly go on that roller coaster. Like after we have a big win, it's just always a letdown right after it. Especially coming back home too. Would absolutely mean a lot. Fastball outside, 2-1 to Lindor. I'll be completely honest. The more I've thought about it, it still bothers me that when I was in 7th grade, I had to go to school wearing a Yankee shirt because I had a bet with my friend over the Subway Series. I want revenge. I want the Yankees. If we're going to do this, let's go through the Yankees. Why not? Lindor pops it up foul. Big swing there. Just get on base. A 2-run lead is such a difference right now in a game like this with Diaz pitching. Yeah, usually grills shut off around like 11:50, and then we head inside like 12:15. 2-2 coming to Lindor. In the dirt, 3-2. Walk here would be enormous. Your brother thinks we're going to blow the fish out of the water, fry the fish. I mean, there's really no excuse not to. They're banged up. Long injury report list for them. 2 is out. No excuses. At some point, you got to close the gap within the division. 3-2, Lindor. Drop in. Let's go. Leadoff base hit for Lindor. Homer walk and a single for Lindor. Big game. And that's why you pay him $300 million. Beautiful swing going the other way. That is a beautiful swing. Sorry, like we don't do many baseball streams on here, but that's where you see the baseball nerd in me come out a little bit. Love seeing hitters go the other way. You don't see it enough anymore in baseball. This kid's getting down. Look at him. He is hyped. There you go, kid. Got tickets to UFC. So pumped to see Frankie Edgar's retirement fight got added. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I know Tyson's fired up about that. I think we are going to win this game tonight. I'm feeling pretty good about it, especially with Lindor getting on right there. Got to get him home. Get a hit with guys on base. Let's go. Come on, Pete. Pete's going to hit another one. He crushed one yesterday. He was just early on it. Demolished the other one before. He looks pretty locked in. Even the at-bat that he struck out on was like an 8-9 pitch at-bat. So he's seeing the ball pretty well right now. 1-0 to Pete. Got jammed. Huge swing there, though. Just got beat inside. Oh, we appreciate that. Thank you, guys. Diaz gets into trouble. Who's going to pitch it? Probably Lugo. It's a real good question. I'd like to see Lindor run here if possible. Alonso pops it up. Get foul. Get foul. Get foul. Whew. into the dugout. He's just getting jammed inside right now. I did not watch much college football. I was running around trying to find meat for the tailgate tomorrow. We got skirt steaks, we got ribeyes, we got burgers, dogs, got sausage, whole bunch of shit. So I was just running around trying to prep everything, get the grill ready, propane. So that was my Saturday afternoon. 3-2 coming to Alonso. Lindor on first. Nobody out. Throw over. He's not going anywhere. They're throwing over a lot. Who do I think the Yanks should start game one? I mean, you're paying Garrett Cole how much money? I mean, it's got to be him. What's the debate between him or Cortez? Probably. No, you got to go with Cole. Alonso fouls it off again. He's having good at bats tonight. What high school? I went to Edison High School. I grew up in Edison for about 26 years until I moved to Morristown about 6 years ago. Wonder how Dolphin morale will be following the nasty Tua concussion. At the same time, they had 10 days rest. It always seems like we face teams when they have the extra rest. 1-2 coming to Alonso. Inside. I keep trying to jam him inside. He's almost getting hit, too. Yeah, Judge is absolutely going to cash in. I mean, is there an example in history of a player like going into free agency, betting on himself and having a better year in like all of sports than what Judge did this past year? Incredible. And I normally don't give any respect to Yankee players, but what Judge did was crazy. Alonso pops it up again. Get foul. Goes back. Another long at bat from Pete. This is where the Mets are at their best, though. When they're just grinding pitchers down. First inning for Snell was like almost 30 pitches. That's when they're at their best. Zach breaks his 300-yard passing ceiling tomorrow. Would love to see that. Absolutely love to see it. Yeah, I mean, listen, they both know each other pretty well. So it's going to be like one of those chess matches tomorrow. 2-2 to Alonso. In the dirt. Did it hit him? Gets away. Lindor gets to second. There we go. Let's go. You got to get this running. You have got to get this running. How many times in these two games have we had runners in scoring position less than 2 outs and not gotten the run home? They got to get this running. Heart of the lineup. Let's go. Doors fired up. Three-two coming to Alonso. Just missed that. That pitch was middle, and he just missed it. Oh, my God. He should have demolished that. Oh, my God. He knows it, too. Oh, he was right on that. Ninth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Wow. Almost all fastballs, too. Jams him again. What a job by Pete tonight. Is Coach Salah's get back coach ready tomorrow? He's gonna have his hands full. You know, that's actually the one thing I forgot. I didn't get bacon. Tyson told me to not go so crazy, so I just did steak, sausage, burgers, dogs. 3-2 to Lonzo. What an at bat. Wasn't that 3-2? That was 2-2. Yeah, I was going to say, Alonzo didn't even realize it was 3-2. He wanted to keep swinging. That's funny. That confused me for a second. I was like, wait, that was 3-2. So now what do? You're at home. You got your closer on the mound, 1-run lead. Do you play conservative here and try to bunt and just make sure you get some runs in? You got Canna up. I think you got a bunt here. With McNeil coming up after that. What's it, McNeil Escobar after Canna? I normally don't like playing conservative, but at home with the lead, you got to at least make sure you get one here. Oh, happy birthday, Gustav. I am not married, single, doing streams on a Saturday night, just living the dream. I did graduate. I graduated Montclair State, and then I went back. I got my master's in special education. Oh, Steve here? I didn't see Steve. Did I miss Steve? Oh, there it was. Yeah, he was the one who asked me if I graduated. I want to know the Denver Broncos get yet another primetime game next week after the last 2 times. I don't want to see the Broncos on national TV for the next 10 years. Very good question. And that's I guess, the problem when, the schedules come out so early. It's good that they have the flex games later in the year, but, for the early games, I guess it's kind of hard. I think everybody's a little surprised by what the Broncos have done this year. Yeah, what is the over-under on Zach? I didn't see what the number was. You're talking Jets record? If we're talking, I'll give you a better answer on that after the Dolphin game. Because I genuinely believe if we beat the Dolphins, we're going to be playing some meaningful games in December with a shot for the wild card because the AFC is not all that we once thought it was going to be. But if they lose tomorrow and then, Green Bay is going to be tough the following week, you wonder if things start to spiral a little bit. So that's why I think tomorrow's game is so huge. Pitch to Canna in the dirt. Looks like they're going to let him swing. What's up, Clutch B-Ball? So I'm a little bit upset about the onion situation right now. I'm not going to lie. So I was running around and I completely forgot the onion. So I didn't want to miss any of the Met games. So I last minute did a DoorDash and I ordered the bag of small yellow sweet onions, which, are the best type. Canna pops it up, get foul. There we go. And they were out of them. So the replacement, I was like, all right, I'll just take like the individual sweet onions. They didn't have those either. So we got plain yellow onion and he only gave me one. So instead of the bag, I thought like he would pick up a couple, my Dash guy, but he only got me one large onion. So I'll cut them very thin and try to spread them around the burgers, I guess. Kangaroo meat? No, that is not something I've tried. Is that a thing? I don't even know. Now, trumpets have not started yet. Too early for that. Oh, pitch almost gets away. 2-1 to Canna. First and second, nobody out. Mets up 3-2, bottom 7. You guys love me? Oh, thank you. I love you guys too. Appreciate you guys joining me. Makes it a lot easier to get through this game because I was much more nervous just sitting here by myself. Canna fouls it off. 2-2. As pissed off as I am that the Mets are not hitting with runners in scoring position, at least they're fouling pitches off and having better at-bats tonight. Let's hope so. They're playing meaningful games. We should at least get one of them flexed. Maybe Jets Bills late in the year. It's 218 for Zach. Wow. Why are Met fans doing the tomahawk chop? We're not playing the Braves. They won the division. They're sitting at home right now. So why are we doing the tomahawk chop? Like, did I see that right? Like, come on, Met fans. Be better than that. Slam the over on the Lions-Pats game. Aren't the Patriots on their, like, third-string quarterback? Lions defense is pretty good, too. So, I don't know what the number is, though. It's probably, what, like 38 or something, if I'm just guessing. It would feel amazing to be 3-2 tomorrow. 2-2 coming to Canna. Ooh, that was close. Ooh, he didn't call it. Pitchcom calls it a strike. Umpire does not. I mean, in fairness, I think the Mets are still owed a few from yesterday. Darvish clearly had a bigger strike zone than Scherzer. Not to make excuses, but there were quite a few that were missed yesterday, so I'm not going to apologize for that one. 3-2 coming to Canny here. This is your chance. Bust it open right now. 3-2 coming. Fouls it off. This is like a different kind of intensity for a stream. Like normally with the football games, you have the 40-second break in between to digest each play. Usually a few running plays where the intensity kind of dies down. When you got an at-bat that's going, 6, 7, 8 pitches, just constant, like fucking heartbeat and, hate it. Didn't realize how good Jay Brunson was. He's sick. He's getting into the paint and drawing fouls. That's good to hear. Because I still like RJ Barrett a lot more than a lot of other people. So with him, with Toppin, you got a nice little trio there. Still need one more star. That's why I'm pissed they didn't find a way to get Mitchell. But I think that was more on the Jazz not wanting to trade him to the Knicks. Everyone's a big fan of Luka. A fan listener should bring onions for me. I have very high standards for my onions. Just fouled it off. Yeah, I have very high standards for my onions. So, I mean, if you want to bring onions, I am more than welcome to. I will definitely try them. But I typically let those onions just grill for like 45, 50 minutes. Brown sugar, salt, pepper, a little garlic powder. Throw some butter in there. All right, 3-2 coming again to Canada. Fouls it off again. My God, these at-bats are crazy. These at-bats are ridiculous. What am I drinking? A Monster energy drink because I'm tired as hell. Got up early. Told you I was getting all the tailgate stuff ready, so I'm trying to wake myself up before I go back to bed and then wake up again in 5 hours to tailgate. I don't know how I feel about this. We got to talk to Tyson about this. Oh my God. Zach will finish top 5 in passing yards by the end of the season. That would be amazing. Because, I mean, really, that's the missing piece. 3-2 coming again to Canada. Another foul. Oh my God. What's this going to be? 11 coming up? This is just crazy. Lions defense is atrocious. I mean, I haven't seen them enough, but I mean, I know Hutchinson's playing well. Okuda, he's playing well. I feel like they should be playing better than they actually are, I guess. Three, 2 again. What an at-bat. What a fucking at-bat by Canna. Unbelievable. That is how you just break a team's soul. 26 pitches all this inning? Incredible. Incredible. Padres, 9 walks tonight. Mets only have 3 runs, but Bama, A&M, 24-17, fourth quarter. Did Bryce Young end up playing that game? I know he was questionable with the shoulder. Salah's doing some scouting. Every Lions game this season has crushed the over. They have the highest scoring offense so far. I may throw that in some parlays. I may take your word for it. I'm going to hate playoff football this January. Let me get back to hating playoff football again. Let me get that feeling again. Anyone get Lucas some WD-40 for his doors? Now, what's going on here? Why is the ump going to the mound? What's happening here? What did I miss? What are they checking his hat? Oh, what's on? I see some sticky stuff. Oh, he's cheating. He's cheating. What is this? What is going on here? I got this shirt from the 7 line. I don't know if they still sell it anymore. One of my favorites. I miss Shea Stadium. Although I will say, I'll give the Mets so much credit for doing what the Jets haven't done, which is making Citi Field more like home. You know, they added the Shea Bridge, the Seaver statue. You know, my dad, he purchased one of the bricks outside Citi Field, you know, where, you know, all the fans have like different engravings and things like that. So like they made it feel a little bit more like home. You walk through the stadium and you see all these different, you know, like Mets players, and even outside the stadium, they got banners and pictures. It looks like the Mets home, whereas MetLife is just, you know, the giant air conditioner that it's always been. So best onions I could get, Walla Walla Sweet from Washington State. Where do I get those? I'm all about my onions. So what celebrity would you most like to slide in media? What? I'll go Kelly Kapowski from Saved by the Bell. That was my crush growing up. Absolutely loved her. All right, Jeff McNeil, bases loaded. 3-2 game, nobody out. Chance to bust this shit wide open. Come on, Jeff. Let's go squirrel. First pitch. Low and away in the dirt. This pitcher's got to be tired at this point. Yeah, excellent job by the Mets making the pitcher work. This was what they did all year as far as their approach to the at-bat. I mean, they would work long counts and just wear pitchers down. Like, this is how they did it all year up until September. Low and away, 2-0. I don't know if it was the pitch com. I thought I saw some pine tar, something a little sticky on that hat. Might want to check it again. Yeah, I thought there was some sticky stuff on there. Clearly. BYU fan. How's that game going tonight? Last I saw, I thought Notre Dame was up. Yeah, were they struggling? They missed Zach. All right, 2-0 to McNeil. Gets through. Lindor scores. That's going to be at least 2. McNeil into second with a double. Let's fucking go. Bust this shit open. Bust it open. We're gonna have a parking lot stream tomorrow. Let's fucking go. Let's go. You gotta wonder why you left the pitcher in so long. Friggin' squirrel. That's why he's the batting champ. Let's go. Let's go. Here's some onion money. Not a Jets fan, but next time Chiefs play at MetLife, I'll make sure Make a live stream. Let's go Mets. Appreciate that, John. Thank you. Next time you come out to MetLife, I'll definitely make you some onions, some steak. Just hit us up before you come out. Appreciate that, man. Thank you. Yeah, still nobody out. Already up 3. And now, I mean, I hate to even ask this question, but let's just say you get another run, maybe 2 runs here. At what point do you consider taking out Diaz to get ready for tomorrow now? You hate to even think about the possibility of taking him out early and then blowing it, but this is where it sucks that they brought him in so early. Although you could argue that it allowed this big inning to maybe happen, though. So, trumpets, let's go. Yeah, it's gonna be Bassett tomorrow. But I thought I heard that they brought Taiwan Walker on the roster somehow. I didn't know you can make changes during the playoffs, but I thought I saw they brought Taiwan Walker up. So I would think he's probably available in long relief if something happens with Bassett. I'm no Met fan, but PT, let me ask you: did you attend the Jets night the Mets hosted at Shea during the finals? Oh no, so that was prior to, what was it, the last year of Gase, where I sat home quite a bit. I hadn't missed maybe more than like 4 games, and that was one of them. There was one time when I was a kid, I had like the flu, 102 fever. It was the Curtis Martin Steeler game. I missed that one. But yeah, the last time that the Mets played at Shea, I went, watched the Mets collapse. I think that was the game, if I remember right, that Brett Favre threw 6 touchdowns, where Anquan Boldin got knocked out in the 4th quarter. Maybe that's the sign I should stay away from Jets home games. Had their best game when I stayed home. Feature Garrett Wilson. If I heard right, and I'm still reading up on my scouting reports, don't the Dolphins play a lot of man? And Garrett Wilson's like the best at beating single man coverage, so let him thrive. Feature him. All right, Escobar coming up. 2nd and 3rd, nobody out. Mets up 5-2. A chance to bust it wide open. Padres playing the infield in. Hanging curveball. Oh, if he was ready for that, he would have crushed that pitch. Yeah, you definitely leave Diaz in the 8th, I would think. But if you get the lead up to 5 runs, maybe you sit him for the 9th. I don't know. 0-1 to Escobar. Oof. Another nice breaking ball there. That one he got down a little more. What's up, Meatball Parm? Yeah, Diaz is definitely going to pitch the 8th, I would think. I mean, unless this is a 6-run lead, if you get like a 3-run homer here. Even then, though, I don't trust anybody in the Mets bullpen right now, especially after what the Guardians did today, blowing a 7-run, or the Blue Jays. There we go, Escobar. Let's go. Canna scores. Runner stops at 3rd. Mets up 6-2. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. Wow. The Mets are back, baby. Let's go. I appreciate the likes. Thank you, guys. I more just did this because I was nervous as hell. As soon as I set up the stream, though, it was funny. I had a feeling good things were going to happen, because as soon as I set up the stream, that's when Alonso hit the home run. I was like, you know what? It was meant to be. We got to hop on. The Jets are 2-0 when we've been streaming, so. Why are you sending Vogel back up here? What? Guy's an automatic double play or lazy fly ball. I don't like Vogel back. He's been hot the last week, but I don't like Bogey here. What up, 12 Cup Pizza? Yeah, the trade deadline was a joke. More because the Mets are a win now team with DeGrom possibly on the last year of his deal. Who knows what's going to happen in free agency? I'd like to think he's going to come back, but Scherzer is not getting any younger. This was your chance. Like, go all in. Other than Francisco Alvarez, There was nobody in the Mets minor leagues that I wouldn't have traded to get a guy like Hader for the 7th inning, or a bat like Soto, or even a Josh Bell, somebody more legitimate than Vogelback and Ruff. So I am a Rangers fan, loud and proud. Mr. Met looking all fired up. Mets are up 6-2 right now. They got runners on first and third. Nobody out. Bottom of the 7th inning. Vogelback is up, pinch hitting for Ruff. Grounds it foul, 0-2. Yeah, I heard about that. I didn't see it, though. But yeah, that was one of their former running backs, too, right? Scary. What's up, Johnny D? We will definitely be doing plenty of parking lot content. As long as the Mets win this game, I will be in a great mood tomorrow morning. We'll do plenty of food videos, we'll get some predictions, some parking lot interviews, all sorts of good stuff. I think he's ruled questionable. I think they said he was limited in practice on Friday. So what's it? Him, Armstead, and Jalen Waddle are all questionable. Even Tyreek Hill's questionable, but that kind of popped up late. So I don't know if that's more gamesmanship or a serious injury or what. But 1-2 inside to Vogelback. Should have just ran into that. Let it hit you, bro. So I do not like Vogelback at all because he just completely clogs the bases. Deep fly ball, he can't advance. He's an automatic double play. He's a liability against lefties. Like, he's not an everyday player. And it's not like he dominates against righties either. So 2-2 to Vogelback. Oh! No, he got under it. I thought he crushed that. I'll take the sack fly, though. I will take the sack fly. That's good enough for me. Get the run home. That works for me. What, did he get that off the end of the bat? Looked like he fucking launched that. How did he? What, did he just not finish his swing? He did like a golf swing. I mean, I guess that's fine for 2-2. You want to shorten up, put it in play, get the job done. I'm not going to complain. I thought that ball was out, though. Shit. What's up, Blade? What's your prediction for tomorrow? Yeah, Howard should be playing. Byron Jones is out. Yeah, I thought I heard that. At least the speculation is that most of the guys that are questionable are expected to play. I think Armstead was the only one that didn't practice, if I heard right. Be good, man. Have a good night. Thank you for the good luck. Appreciate everybody that joined us on this last-minute stream. Definitely calm me down a little bit. Yeah, Showalter probably should have somebody warming up right now, but it's risky because if you bring somebody else in, you don't have anybody else to turn to. So what do? It's almost like you have to stick with Diaz at this point, which kind of sucks, but he's been sitting around for a while too now, which is terrible. Yeah, role player at best. But if he actually showed up at a tailgate, I would love to shotgun a beer with him. Looks like a cool dude. Just not somebody I want in my everyday lineup. Jets W 24-21. I like the prediction, Blade. I think it might be a little more high scoring than that, but I like the prediction. What's up, Jabo Allen? What's going on? You guys have a change, Teddy. Listen, Teddy Bridgewater is no joke, man. He's a good quarterback. Oh, coming up and into Nito. Bridgewater's a good quarterback, man. We got to watch him up and close. That was when he was in camp with the Jets. That was when we still had our credentials, the good old days. So yeah, we got to see him every day, and he was still like kind of rehabbing off the knee injury at that point. Kid looks good, man. Accurate as hell. He'll know the offense. He's a veteran. I think this offense suits him well with all the speed they have. 2-2 to Nito. Other way, base hit. Let's go. Escobar stops at second. First and second, one down. Oh, you might have a chance. Yeah, dude, I'm not underestimating Teddy Bridgewater. He's a good quarterback. Could we get caller Steve? I don't even know if Steve's coming tomorrow. But yeah, if he's there, I guarantee you him and Tyson will probably be fighting, playing beer pong, and we'll get an interview thrown in there at some point. So Jets win by more than one possession. Whoa, we're going double-digit win? We've seen enough losses like that. I'll take a win. You know, it sounds crazy to say, but it's really not. The schedule in the second half lightens up so much where, if we're competing with all these teams in the first half, they find a way to get to at least 4-5 before the bye. Hopefully, maybe 5-4. You win this game, you beat the Broncos, beat the Patriots. Those are 5 wins right there. No reason they can't win 4 in the second half. So they could absolutely be in the conversation at the very least. Vinny calling 24-21 in overtime. I'm here for that. 0-1 coming to Nimmo. That pitch was inside. I'm just ready to go home. Innings too long for him at this point. What a game for Nimmo. Going 3 for 3 off the lefty, too. Is it confirmed that ABT is playing right tackle tomorrow? Saw that on Twitter Jets fan page. I don't know if it's been confirmed. I know Samini tweeted something about speculating that he thinks ABT is going to play right tackle because it just makes sense. With Dwayne Brown getting activated, he's going to be at left tackle. If they wanted McDermott or they felt comfortable with McDermott, they would have played him last week. So I just feel like ABT is going to slide over to the right side and Herbig will just play right guard. So maybe not double digits. We'll take a 9-point win. Fine with that. 0-2 to Nimmo. He swung in the dirt. (7-2) game, 2 down. Got Marte coming up. I feel good with the 5-run lead, but again, I worry about what you're going to do with Diaz now. Because you want to have him available tomorrow if it's a close game, but you got to make sure you get there tomorrow too. So if you had somebody else in your bullpen that you could feel confident in, I just don't know who you turn to right here. I don't think we're going to be making it out to the Packer game. It was a game that I really wanted to go to just to, get out to Lambeau, but just financially, work-wise, kind of hard to pull it off in the middle of the year. So probably not going to make it. Curveball inside to Marte, 1-0. Marte 0 for 4 after a nice game yesterday, coming back. I don't know if it's crazy to start the Jets defense. I can see them getting a takeaway or two, but I think they're also going to give up some points. Breaking ball in there to Marte, 1-1. So nobody's warming up in the Mets bullpen, apparently. So this is Diaz's game, at least for the 8th. Marte, get up! Goes foul. Thought that was going right in the corner. Damn. If you would have gotten it to 10-2, then I think Diaz could probably come out. But at 7-2, it's still... You still can't take him out at this point, I don't think. This has been a very long inning. I feel like the Mets have been up for like 45 minutes. Look at that stat. Edwin Diaz's last pitch was 43 minutes ago. Holy shit. And Marte strikes out. And that'll finally do it for that inning. But I love to see it. 6 outs away. Win or lose, just let us be competitive. Normally I say that, but tomorrow I genuinely want to win. Dolphins not having their quarterback. You're 0-2 at home. Let the fans go home with a win. Don't let those 1,400 Dolphin fans that are coming out, don't let them leave taunting Jet fans. We're tired of walking out of that building, getting taunted by opposing fans. Let the fans go home with something happy. Yes, the competitive game would be nice, but at some point you got to beat the teams within your division. So if you can't do it now while the Dolphins don't have their quarterback, then I don't know. Go Jets. I mean, that's a valid point, but it's a fact. Right now, who do you trust in your bullpen? 5-run lead. Who do you trust? If anybody gets into trouble, I mean, you don't have anybody to turn to. That's the problem. If you bring in Lugo and he struggles, then where do you go? I think you got to at least get Diaz through the 8th, and then if you want to try to get through the 9th with Drew Smith or Trevor May, maybe. But I don't know. I don't even know if I trust Lugo, to be honest. He hasn't been great. I'm absolutely still nervous. After seeing what the Blue Jays did today, how can you not be? I've seen too many of these big leads get blown. I'm missing comedic gold. From now on, if Veroteca plays right guard, he's ARG. If he plays right tackles, he's... That completely went over my head. Thank you for clarifying. Well played. Diaz's last pitch was at 10:25. It's now 11:11, so make a wish. That is crazy. I'm very confident in Diaz. I just don't like that they brought him in the 7th, and now you're kind of stuck letting him go however many pitches it's going to take to get him through this, and I just don't know where you turn after if you do take him out. More worried about tomorrow. Now that you're up 7-2, not that you want to get ahead of yourself, but if he goes more than 30 pitches, the chances he's available. Nice play. Diaz snags it, flips to first, 1 down. If he can get through this 8th inning under 30 pitches, he'll be available tomorrow. Question is, do you let him pitch the 9th now? See, Kyle's texting me right now saying, why is he still out there? You can't take him out at this point. A 5-run lead is not safe. It's not safe enough. Nobody in the Mets bullpen has earned that trust yet. That's why the trade deadline kills me. Yes, I am absolutely thrilled with the new wild card rules. Otherwise, the Mets would have been home yesterday. Phillies game still 2-0. Phillies up top the 8th. So if the Mets and Padres are the only game tomorrow, that'll be a 7:00 game, which means that by the time all the traffic is done, Tyson and I should be getting home right around 6:45. So your job in the chat is to make sure that any videos, any content that we do throughout the day tomorrow, you let Tyson know that we have to stream at 7:00 tomorrow night. Not just a Mets playoff stream, but a Jets recap stream. So get on Tyson for that because I'm down. Is that Bartolo Colon in the bullpen? Oh, never mind. Looked like Bartolo. All right, I don't like that. 4-pitch walk. Now this is a problem. I feel like I shouldn't be so nervous with a 5-run lead, but Ottavino warming up. Could send Bassett home. I have no issue with that. Would I travel down to Miami week 18 if the Jets are in a playoff scenario? I probably would. I drove out to Buffalo in 2015, so that's the week of my birthday, too. That would be a devastating birthday. Travel out to Miami to see the Jets season end in front of Dolphin fans. All right, 0-1. Nice job by Diaz. Another dot in the corner right there. 100 miles an hour. 0-2. My dad's getting nervous right now. One more guy gets on, then what? It's kind of my same mindset. Like, if he starts getting into some trouble here and his pitch count starts getting up, not only like what do you do for the rest of this game, but then if you win, what do you do tomorrow? 101 right down the middle, struck him out. There we go. Diaz now up to 28 pitches, but 2 down. Showalter's coming out. Is he taking him out? No. This has got to be like just a check, right? Just making sure he's good. He's not taking him out, is he? Yeah, he's good for one more. He's telling him he's good for one more. Go sit down, Buck. He's good for one more. You don't take him out here. Do not take him out here. Why is this conversation taking so long? Now Diaz is laughing. Come on. Diaz definitely wanted to stay in the game. Why is he taking him out? High balls. Why are they taking Diaz out? If I swear to God, if Ottavino comes in and gives up a 2-run homer here. I feel like they're the same in many ways. Yeah. This is backwards. There's nobody in the bullpen right now that you could trust. Diaz, yeah, my dad's texting me. That was a weird, long conversation with Diaz and Buck. Diaz definitely wanted to stay in the game. He's like, let me get this last out. And Buck probably tried to say, no, we got a 5-run lead. Let's lock it down. You're going to be available for tomorrow. One batter. Absolutely should have let him finish the inning. How's Canada doing right now, Trev? I assume there's a lot of outrage. I couldn't even imagine blowing a 7-run lead in the playoffs and going home like that. I'd rather get blown out like 12-2. Don't say that. Come on, Abby, don't say that. I feel like I'm watching a 1-run game. That is how much confidence I do not have in the Mets bullpen. Ottavino in. Drury is up. First pitch, hanging slider in there for a strike. That pitch should have been crushed. It was a little backup slider. 0-1 pitch coming from Ottavino. Ooh, just missed the corner. Nice little 2-seam there, though. Had some good movement on it. Comebacks are way worse than blowouts. I agree with that. When you get blown out, you just kind of tip your cap, say, you know what, they were the better team, but when you feel like you gave it away. Sweeping slider misses from Ottavino, 2-1. If he lets one guy on here and then gives up a home run, 2-run game going into the ninth without your closer, like, this could be a fucking disaster. This could be an absolute disaster. Hockey starting now. Canada's going to be fine. Yeah, I feel like that ERA should be a little higher. Nice pitch there. Good slider at the knees. 2-2. One strike away from getting it to the ninth. Ottavino set. 2-2 pitch. Boom! Caught him looking. What a two-seam. Same one that he threw earlier in the count. Beautiful movement on the outside corner. Just dotted that shit. Nice job, Ottavino. Way to shut me up. Way to shut me up. I'm telling you, if the Mets win tonight, the Jets are going to win tomorrow afternoon, and then the Mets are going to win tomorrow night. Going to carry all those good vibes. About to take a 2-week break from baseball after today. I'll admit it, when the Mets lose, especially it was, 2016 when they lost the wild card game to the Giants, I couldn't watch any of the playoff games. I'm normally a big baseball guy. I love watching playoff baseball, but that year especially, the collapse years too in 2007, 2008, like those years with the Phillies in their runs, I could not watch any playoff baseball. Just the guy dropping that boom. Shoo, way to get out of it. Great job by Ottavino there. Buck has made some really poor coaching decisions that I'm having a hard time forgiving. Sorry for the negativity, but I'm a Jets Met fan, so I'm used to this. I don't blame Buck as much throughout the year, at least, as much as I do like Billy Epler and some of the decisions that were made higher up. You know, not bringing up Alvarez until the final series of the season to play against the Atlanta Braves with the division on the line. Like, that's where he's getting his first at-bats in the bigs. That was just stupid. The trade deadline moves, you know, not only just giving up Davis, but, you know, throwing in prospects and only getting Darren Ruff back, who's been a disaster. You know, I said before, I'm not a huge fan of Vogelback. I just thought that for a team that at the time at least had two aces, you're thinking you're going all in to be ready for October. So, you know, if you can add that one impact bat or the dominant closer to bridge to Diaz, that puts you in so much better position for October. So the fact that they didn't do any of that and just kind of said, you know what, we're going to hang on to our prospects, that's not the time for it. Other than Alvarez, everybody in their farm system I thought should have been available for the right guy. So 101 wins. We're playing in the wild card game. It's the Met fans' luck, but can't complain about it. Close this one out, win tomorrow. Hopefully they could carry some momentum over. Yeah, who's that 81? It's got to be Dustin Keller, right? It looks like from the Keller era. Big chance here, seal the game. Yeah, 5 runs isn't enough for me. Give me at least 2 more and I'll feel good. I mean, Scherzer and DeGrom have both been pretty bad down the stretch. Phillies still down. I'm sorry, Cardinals still down 2-0. So if the Phillies win, Mets are playing at 7 o'clock tomorrow night. Make sure you guys remind Tyson that we have to stream that. Beat Atlanta in one game, beat the Cubs in one of those games where they got swept. They had so many opportunities. Nobody to blame but themselves. Lindor fouls it off. Give me at least one more run here. So now going into the ninth, do you leave in Ottavino at this point? I mean, he looked pretty good for that one hitter. So sorry you're dealing with that, Dan. Get better, man. Lindor strikes out. First out. You're a Jet fan at least, I hope, right? I feel bad for St. Louis, but at least Pujols gave. Yeah, I mean Pujols' run down the end was pretty special to watch. But I do not feel bad for any Cardinal fans after the way they bounced us in 2006. I was there for the what was it, Game 2 with Billy Wagner. Blew the lead in the ninth inning. I think the Mets lost in like 11 or something like that. Alonso swings and misses. 0-1. I feel like Alonso's going to hit another blast. I feel like he always gets better late in games. 0-1 pitch. Oh, chase that one. The key to having a good beard. For a while, like the toughest part was getting through that initial, like, not really the scruffy stage, but when it starts to get like a little longer and curly, like the first instinct is like, yo, this looks gross. I want to just shave it. It's uneven. It just looks weird. But then the longer it grows, if you just leave it alone for like 2 months, it starts to kind of come in a little bit more full. It kind of evens out a little bit. And then from there, it's really just about buying a decent trimmer and kind of picking a length that you like, and then just finding the right spots underneath to trim up. It's an art, man. It's taken years to perfect. Alonso strikes out looking, 2 down. If the Mets don't get to the World Series, who do I want to win? I don't really have a rooting interest in many other teams. Obviously, I don't want the Braves to win. I don't want the Phillies to win. I don't want the Yankees to win. So pretty much anybody other than those teams, I wouldn't really have an issue with. I mean, I kind of don't want the Dodgers to win because they already won. Same thing with the Astros. They've already done it. Usually I like to see somebody that hasn't done it. So like if the Mariners went on a run, I think that would be pretty cool. Got Jacob DeGrom joining the chat. Sorry, I allowed 2 runs. It's very unlike me. You did a good enough job, man. You held it down long enough, got it to the bullpen, gave the lineup time to get it done. Cardinals got 2 on, 1 out, bottom 8th. So I'm just going to say, if the Cardinals find a way to come back and they win this game, and the Mets are playing at 4 o'clock, we have no choice but to stream from the parking lot tomorrow. Like, I'm not going to sit in traffic or listen to the game on the radio. I'm just going to pull up in the parking lot. I'll throw the game on my phone, and we got to stream somehow. I don't know how I could do both, though, if I'm watching the game on my phone, but I guess Tyson couldn't go live, and I'll watch it on my phone. We have to go live in the parking lot. Canna drives one center field, right at the center fielder. All right, 3 outs away. Is Ottavino coming back out? I'd be pretty happy for Seattle or Cleveland. I felt terrible for Cleveland and was it 2016 or 17? Whenever they blew it to the Cubs that year. They had so many chances. Felt terrible for them. Same boat, man. And like I get called a Yankee hater a lot. I don't. I hate them more so because I've seen them win so many times, and I haven't had a chance in my lifetime. I was born in '88. Mets last won in '86. I haven't had a chance to see the Mets win a World Series. So, like for a Jet fan, that same hatred that you probably have towards the Giants, you see their fans, have won 3 Super Bowls in the last like 30 years. The Patriots within the division, they've won 6 Super Bowls. Like that same hatred, that's where it is for me. So, I don't really have anything personal against the Yankees. I don't want to see them win it until I get to experience that. then once I win just one, I always say this, once I win just one, if the Yankees win, several years after that, good for their fans. I wouldn't have any hatred at all. But until I get one, I cannot stand seeing them in the playoffs when the Mets go home. So it's okay. We'll be smoking that Yankee pack once the Astros. I'm kind of hoping we see an Astros-Yankee series, but the Yankees just, for whatever reason, they can't play against the Astros. It's just in their heads. I don't see any way they would get through the Astros. And I'm not even saying that as a hater. I just think it's in their heads. It's mental. Like they psych themselves out against the Astros. I think that would be a terrible matchup for them. I don't really hate the Giants, but I hate the Yankees. I hated the Giants more, I think, during the Rex years when it, I guess, maybe felt like more of a rivalry. He always had the big brother, little brother comments and shit like that. So he kind of built it up a little bit more. I want the Yankees to crush the Astros. They cheated in 2017. That they did. No argument for me. I got a good feeling about Zach tomorrow. I do. Dolphins secondary is a little banged up. Ottavino first pitch inside. Yeah, I feel good about Zach tomorrow. Just taking the confidence from the fourth quarter comeback, coming back home. The crowd's going to be fired up. I think we'll put up some points. 1-0 pitch right down the middle. Trying to figure out what's going on in the Cardinal game right now. Goldschmidt just struck out. So it's first and second now, 2 down. Ottavino drops in a breaking ball, 1-2. So the Cardinals got Arenado up right now. 1-2. I'm sorry, runners on first and second with 2 down. 1-2 count. Man, if he crushes one right there, we're streaming from the parking lot tomorrow. Get ready for it. Ooh, Ottavino just missed. He's going to that 2-seamer a lot. Outside corner. Starts off the plate, breaks right back in. He's got that pitch dancing right now. 2-2 coming from Ottavino. Nice pitch. Got him with the slider. Ottavino's got some nice movement right now. Man, for all the shit I was talking, he is looking good right now. College team I hate so much is Alabama. I can't stand them. I more just can't stand like Nick Saban. Tired of him. There's zero reason for the Jets to lose tomorrow. The Dolphins are the better team, but it shouldn't matter. Win the game. Dolphins are the better team, but again, they're without their quarterback too. They're coming on the road. They're banged up. A lot of their key players have had injuries. They've been limited in practice all week. Find a way to get it done. Keep talking about closing the gap within the division. Get a win at home. Oh, that pitch was right on top of the zone. It was right there. Yeah, when did Trent Grisham become like Daniel Murphy in the playoffs? Like, when did this happen? Mets up 7-2, 1 out in the ninth. Ottavino pitching. Grisham at the plate, 1-0 count. He steps out. I just want this game to end now. I'm ready for bed. I'm ready to tailgate tomorrow. I heard about that. Yeah, Lorenzo Malden's been absolutely killing it in the CFL. Good for him, man. He was always a great dude. I think it was either his rookie year or his second year. He did a shirt with us, did some autograph signings. Got to get dinner with him one night. Really, really just cool dude, down to earth, humble, like all about the game. Always rooted for him, and I hated when he got hurt. So glad he's doing well. Hope he gets another chance. Nice pitch there from Ottavino. Fastball inside corner. 2-1 count. PT, can we finally give Nimmo and McNeil 10-year contracts? I think Cohen's going to want to pay all these guys, but, the payroll is pitch. Umpire called that one. I didn't think he was going to call it at first. The late call right on the inside corner. Nice pitch, though. 2-2 count. Yeah, you wonder, like, with how much they're paying Scherzer, DeGrom's going to need a new contract. Diaz is a free agent. Nimmo's a free agent. You got to pay McNeil. You got to pay Alonso at some point. I know Cohen's got a lot of money, but phew. Ooh. Ottavino bounced that one like 52 feet. Would I take the Jets on the money line tomorrow? I don't think it's a bad bet. It's +3 on the spread, I think, right? So the money line's probably like +130. I mean, it's not much of a difference. I would probably just buy it up to +3.5 to be safe. The spread might actually be 3.5. I thought I saw earlier in the week it was 3.5. Let me check right now. Yeah, it's 3.5. So you could get the money line at +150, or you can get 3.5 at plus or at -110. I'd probably just take the 3.5 to play it safe. Not a huge difference there, especially if you're doing parlays. If you're doing a straight bet, though, you might want to take the money line. Oh, he drilled him. Why is he pissed off? It was an 83-mile-an-hour slider. What is he pissed off about? The fuck's he staring at the pitcher for? It's a slider that hit him on his goddamn shin guard. Game 3 is at home. With the new wild card format, all the home teams play all 3 games at home. So Game 3 will be at Citi Field tomorrow. I always worry after a hit batter, because then you get hesitant to come inside. Hitters start teeing off a little bit, or you just start getting wild. And then you got Profar and Soto on deck. This is a big out right here. Don't do this. Don't do this, Ottavino. I was just singing your praises. Don't do this to me. Runner on first, 1 down, 2-0 count. Ottavino starting to lose it a little bit. Hit batter and then 2 pitches well out of the zone. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Just misses outside corner. 3. You got a 5-run lead, dude. You can't walk him. Bad enough you hit somebody. You can't walk this guy, dude. What are we doing? Yeah, of course you would, random man. I'm getting that exact same feeling right now. Just got that pitch in there. 3-1. Are they even like warming anybody up in the bullpen right now? Can I join the Mets bandwagon when my Cardinals lose tonight? No. Oh my God. That pitch was right on the corner. Called ball 4. And now we have a problem. I'm sick. You hit a batter and then you walk a batter with a 5-run lead. With Profar, Soto, and Machado coming up. Don't say it, David. Don't do it. Corey, stop. Don't do it. Well, I'm being just as negative, but... All right, fine. You can jump on the bandwagon if you want. I Me personally, I would never jump on another team's bandwagon for the off. Like, I mean, just for the remaining playoffs. Like, if a team's playing the Yankees, I'll root for that team. But the true joy of like getting behind a team and winning a World Series, I want to be with the team that I've been rooting for my whole life. Ottavino, first pitch in there for a strike. Nice slider. Why's you got to make this shit interesting? I'm trying to relax, man. I'm trying to relax. I've seen this shit too much. Oh, one from out of. Oh my god. Get up. Oh my god. Caught it at the track. About 10 feet, 5 feet in front of the wall. Nimmo hauls it in. Profar just missed a 3-run jack. And then I really would have flipped shit. Deep breath now. That was a heart attack off the bat. Problem is, you still got Soto and Machado. You got to get one of them out. Otherwise, the tying run comes up in Bell. How come it never feels like this when the Mets are down by 5 runs? You're not here, random, man. You don't know what it's like. I thought that pitch was gone. I feel like the wind's not blowing out tonight like it was last night. First pitch to Soto outside. I don't think anybody's warming up in the pen right now. They haven't shown the bullpen at all. Wait, no, Lugo was warming up. Never mind. They did show Lugo. One-zero pitch coming to Soto. Hanging slider, swung and missed. 1-1. It was a cutter. One more out. Yeah, Lugo's warming up. At what point would you even go to Lugo, though? Like, if Soto gets on here, is it for Machado? Then you got Bell, that's a lefty. Ottavino misses. 2-1 now to Soto. You can't walk him. Like, let him hit a 3-run jack. You have to throw a strike. You cannot walk him. A walk is the same friggin' thing as a home run right now. Let him hit the ball. Got away with that one. It was a hanger and it was at the belt. Probably not a strike. Yeah, Soto just looked back at the umpire and then he kind of shook his head. I don't think that was a strike. 2-2, 1 strike away. Cardinals down to their last 3. I was going to say, I thought I heard the telecast like constantly getting bleeped out. I guess that was Ottavino, huh? 2-2 to Soto. Ring him up! Ring him up! That's right on the fucking corner. That's a strike. It's a strike. Ring him up, dude. That's a beautiful pitch. Three-two coming from Ottavino. Ottavino walks him, bases loaded. So with a 5-run lead, we've hit a batter and we've now walked 2. Are we going to take him out or what are we doing? Lugo's been warming up since what, the 7th inning? Ottavino at 29 pitches now. How is Ottavino still pitching? 5-run lead, you can't find the plate. First pitch strike. Let's go. Oh, come on. Machado steps out. Five-run lead. And you hit a batter and you walk two more. It's inexcusable. Slider misses. I still don't get why he's trying to be so cute. Those strikes. I don't even know what you do at this point. Keep him in, take him out. Machado fouls it back. 1-2. Down to their final strike again. One-two pitch from Ottavino. Not even close. 2 feet out of the zone. Jesus. You can't go 3-2. Just one more strike. Please end it. Oh, we're at 2. Can we not let it get to 3? 2-2 to Machado. Outside corner, ring him up! Come on, fucking ring him up. This is bullshit. This is bullshit. Ottavino, 34 pitches, 3-2 again. You gotta be kidding! How is this happening, guys? 3 fucking walks. 3 fucking walks. He walked 3 fucking guys after he hit a batter. How do you let that happen, Buck? How the fuck do you let that happen? What the fuck is this? You've got to be shitting me right now. You've got to be shitting me. I can't believe this. Why was he allowed to walk 4 batters? They didn't get 1 hit this fucking inning. And they've got the tying run at the plate. How do you let that happen? How do you let that happen? Lugo's been warming up for a fucking hour. He's going to give up a... Oh, my God. You can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up. Yeah, they're taking him out, for the love of God. Yeah, unfortunately, they can't. And this is the problem. You can't trust anybody in this bullpen. 5-run lead. I said it how many times? You cannot trust anybody in this fucking bullpen. Mets are up by 4. Bases loaded for the Padres. Tying run at the plate. 2 out. I cannot believe this, that we're letting them get the tying run to the plate. I'm ready to tailgate already. I'm ready for this game to be over. If he hits a grand slam, like we got to watch extra innings for this shit. This game goes till 3 a.m. I'll just go right to MetLife. This is ridiculous. 10 strikes to go. He didn't even throw 10 strikes, did he? Cardinals down the last out. Come on, Lugo. Please, Lugo. Hanging curveball, smoked foul. Bell just demolished that pitch. I'm trying, man. Nice curveball there. 0-2. Third batter in a row. One strike away. Come on, Lugo. One strike, dude. Nothing too good here. Not even close, though. All right, we changed eye levels, went up and away with the fastball. We'll be dropping a curveball inside here. Do you trust Lugo to hit that spot again? Ground ball. Alonso, the flip. Put it in the fucking books. Let's go. We go into tomorrow, baby. Let's go. We get one more game, baby. Let's go. That's all I wanted. No, actually, I want a lot more than that, but we get to play tomorrow. Huge win. Huge win. Let's go. Oh, that was beautiful. A lot more stress than was needed. Well done by Lugo. I don't know how Buck left Ottavino in that long. We can finally relax. Yeah, that was definitely like an intentional troll by them. That was just not necessary. Whew, is right. Good game. We can relax. We can enjoy the rest of the night. Get ready for the game tomorrow. Anybody coming out, if you're tailgating, again, we're going to be in lot L14. I guess I might as well. Should I do my prediction now or should I do a separate video? You guys let me know. If you want my preview / prediction, I'll do it now. If not, I'll do it in a separate video. Cardinals 2 on 2 outs. All right, so we'll wait until the Cardinal game's over, and then we'll end the stream because I want to get to bed. I'll be waking up at probably 5 to get to MetLife. Yeah, Molina just singled, so it's 1st and 3rd, 2 out for the Cardinals. They just pinch ran for Molina. Oh, are they going to show the game? Is the game on TV anywhere? I don't even know where my remote is. This game's got to be on TV, right? Fox or something? Maybe the game's not on. Oh, ESPN 2? It said Formula Grand Prix on my preview. Oh, there we go. All right, so you guys want the preview prediction now? All right. So I keep saying all this stuff about and I mentioned it earlier in the stream about the Dolphin fans and their MetLife takeover. You know, they got like 1,400 confirmed that are coming out. And in years past, they always have a section that's usually pretty loud and pretty rowdy. But I think that's only going to just galvanize the Jeff fans that are going to be in attendance. I think they're going to be fired up. I think that hearing the noise that the Dolphin fans are probably going to bring is going to get Jeff fans up, especially coming off the win from last week. Having Zach back at quarterback, I think is going to be huge. I'm a little worried about Dwayne Brown, coming back. He's been out for 4 weeks. What kind of shape is he in? But he still brings that veteran experience. Should be better than, the alternatives of, possibly having McDermott out there. So, you figure AVT slides over to right tackle. You still got Herbig at guard. I think that offensive line should be better than, what we've seen in the first couple weeks. I think Zach's going to have time to throw. I mentioned earlier, the Dolphins play a lot of single man. That's something that Garrett Wilson can usually beat. He can usually expose that. So I think it's going to be a big game for Garrett Wilson. I think they're going to feature him. I think they're going to get the tight ends involved again. I think that they're going to bring a lot of pressure to Bridgewater. They really have no choice, I think, on defense. Start sending some guys. I know that, Tyreek Hill and Waddle, they have plenty of speed, but they're also banged up. So I think that you got to find a way to get pressure. Lawson's playing well. Jermaine Johnson's been playing well in limited reps. So rotate those guys in. Let Quinn Williams do his thing. I just have a funny feeling that this is going to be Zach Wilson's breakout game. He's going to carry that momentum from last week. I think the crowd's going to be fired up. I think the defense is going to be fired up. I think Sauce and Reed are just embracing the challenge of, going against Hill and Waddle. I think the crowd's really going to be able to rattle Teddy Bridgewater. So I'm going with the Jets 31-24 victory tomorrow with no ifs, no buts, no, if the crowd shows up. I think this Jets team is finally ready to turn the corner. I think that just the last week, the energy, seeing these young guys, the rookies getting all the attention that they deserve. I really think finally for once, they're actually going to build off a win and have a legitimate home field advantage and get the win. So again, 31-24 as the Phillies catch the last out. 2-0 win for the Phils. They will play the Braves, which means Mets 7:00 tomorrow night. Make sure you guys let Tyson know that we need to stream that as soon as we get home from the game. Plenty of parking lot content on the way. Talk to you guys later. Thank you to everyone that joined us. Appreciate it. This was a surprise. I didn't plan on doing this, but now that the Mets won, I feel like we got no choice. We got to keep doing it for the rest of the playoffs. So again, thank you guys for joining. Really appreciate it. Have a good night.